I just need y'all to know that at this Burger King right now in Columbia, off interstate, whatever, we got one beautiful person working here all by herself. She doing everything. She doing the fries, she doing the burger, she doing the chicken sandwiches, she doing everything by herself. Cause nobody want to work no more, y'all. Nobody want to work no more. And she's in here by herself. Y'all see this right here? And I'm not lying. There's nobody in the back. She doing this by herself. I need y'all to show her some love, okay? For real, for real. Because she holding it down. Columbia, South Carolina, okay? Y'all need to get her some help up in here because she busted her behind. She's doing everything she needs to do to make sure everybody is okay up in here. And it's only one person. Look, nobody. Because nobody want to work no more. And it is at nighttime. It is nighttime right now.
Do y'all remember that girl in North Carolina who worked at Burger King, like 12-hour shift by herself? And she has 3 kids to feed, even though she called the general manager or whoever, that nobody came in. And they failed to get her help, and she worked a 12-hour shift. I just found out they fired her.
But Evergreen fired me because I've been late because of my kids, bro. My kids come first. And now, when y'all gonna watch my kids? Y'all don't pay for no babysitter, no nothing. But it's cool that everybody talking about, cause I bought jewelry and shit with my money. This shit came from Shein. I'm not buying no real jewelry when I got bills and shit. What y'all mad? Y'all had PPP loans and did nothing with y'all money? The fuck? I'm already aggravated. I'm pissed. I'm already depressed. I'm going through this mental shit and motherfuckers fucking with me. Just leave me alone, bro. This shit aggravating at this point. I don't even care, bro. Y'all can have all this shit. I ain't want no fame, no money, no none of this shit. My mind is already fucked up. I'm trying to keep pushing for my kids. I cannot do this shit no more. I cannot. The devil been on my back bad. You know what? He got it. He won. The devil fucking won. I promise you he won. Y'all, he got it. He got it, y'all.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank you so much for clicking on this episode. I really do appreciate your love and support on this channel. So just happened to come across this video of a mom who went viral for working at a Burger King alone, 12 hours shift, and that was in July this year. She's a 25 years old single mother of 3 from Columbia, South Carolina, handling all duties at her Burger King store, from drive-through and cooking to cleaning and counter service, entirely by herself after her co-worker actually did quit. And the TikTok video actually went viral and gained traction, and this actually exposed severe understaffing and labor pressures in most fast food. And after her video went viral, people asked her to create a GoFundMe, and they were really donating to her. They were sending her money, and then she really felt good, even went on ahead and supporting her mom with paying her 2 months rent. And fast forward, on August, like, she was later fired for lateness linked to parenting, and this was on August 8, where she shared in her TikTok video that she had been terminated for being late because of her kids, adding that her kids actually do come first. And in an interview that she did, she was, saying that because of her work, she doesn't get to have enough time with her kids, and she was trying all she could. Remember, she's a mom of 3, a single mom of 3. So when I watched this video, when I saw this story, it actually really did hurt me, because I don't understand how a company can just fire you like that. Like, this is a person that actually needs to be, promoted, not being fired. I want us to watch these videos together, guys. Every clip and every stitch that you'll be seeing on our today's episode, credits belongs to the original creators of these videos that you see on the screen. So let's just dive right ahead and we'll come back with more.
A Burger King employee got fired from her video going viral on TikTok. So basically what happened was she was working the whole restaurant by herself and the video went viral. Y'all know how jobs do. When your video go viral on any platform and they see it, it run across them or employee or something, they start pocket watching you, start hating on you, but yet they was not there to help you that day when you needed that help. And you was working that motherfucking shift and busting your ass and getting in all them orders and making sure you getting the next man rich. They weren't trying to help you then. Now, she did end up getting help because they fired her, so she ended up posting another video. That video went viral, and everybody helped. Our TikTok family helped her. She do got to GoFundMe up. I'm going to post all that under the comment section, But I was just letting y'all know, like, y'all have to watch out when y'all making these videos and y'all videos go viral and shit like this, showing how bad your job is and shit like that. You can make videos, those type of videos, don't get me wrong, but I suggest you wait until you leave the place, or if the job try to fire you, then you post those videos. Because they're going to try to come after you and they're going to get the hating. Like she said, they start pocket watching her and shit. You know, and they sad. And, but thank God everything happening for a reason, though. Because she said she was struggling and stuff. And now she ended up getting a GoFundMe. Her GoFundMe is $70,000. And she like 5% away from it if she ain't already hit it. But, like I said, I'm going to post her information down below. She worked at Burger King. I don't know exactly what city or nothing like that it was in, but I'm gonna let y'all know down below the little video. But I mean her information. Peace.
Y'all, you're gonna have to forgive me for up here looking like Alien versus Predator with this. Yeah, head look all like an alien, but that's not why I got on here. Before I can even put my wig on, I had to stop because I was seeing videos where people were going live about this mother that was working at Burger King, that ran the whole store by herself. It was just her in there. She was running it from the front to the back, to the north, to the south, to the east, and to the west. Drive through, front, cooking, everything by herself. 12-hour shift. And I just saw where they fired her for being late. She had to take care of her kids, and they fired her. And that goes to show that when you go above and beyond for people, they don't truly appreciate you. You are a casualty of war for them. They don't care. And she had made comments about how, she had gotten some trouble, something like that back in the day, and how Burger King gave her opportunity. And this one was in there shining 12 hours by herself to be let go because of something that simple. Y'all, the society we live in is absolutely terrible. They care nothing about employees or anything else to do something like that. Y'all, if you haven't seen it, go check out the video. It's heartbreaking. And what's even more heartbreaking, my neighbors is mowing, is that people are mad at this woman because she created a GoFundMe account and people were sending her money. It was the people that saw the video that told her to make the GoFundMe account. So we want to complain because she got fired. And then we want to complain because people out the kindness of their heart want to help this woman. Y'all, come on. This is, Baby, keep your head up and keep shining. If people are blessing you and sending you money to help you with you and your cheering, that's a blessing. Don't even worry about the rest. That's a blessing. And God put them people in your life for a reason. No matter what, you gonna win.
Man, y'all heard how Burger King just treated this girl, man? Nakia Hamilton. She went viral for working the whole damn restaurant by herself, man. Then they interviewed her on how she did it and why she did it. And she had only been working there for 3 months. But Burger King just fired this same girl. All because she was late for a shift. She had worked 12 hours prior, but they fired her soon as she was late. Remember this, though. Do y'all remember the guy, Kevin Ford, who worked 27 years without missing a day? They only gave his ass a little bullshit. Man, they don't give a fuck about you. Burger King, my least place I'd rather want to work at anyway. I don't even like the burger, though. But check old girl out about her story, though.
I've been late because of my kids, bro. My kids come first. And now, when y'all gonna watch my kids? Y'all don't pay for no babysitter, no nothing. But it's cool. Everybody talking about because I bought jewelry and shit with my money. This shit came from Shein. I'm not buying no real jewelry when I got bills and shit. What y'all mad? Y'all had PPP loans and did nothing with y'all money? The fuck? I'm already aggravated. I'm pissed. I'm already depressed. I'm going through this mental shit.
Well, in fact, they don't give a fuck about you, man.
Leave me alone, bro. This shit aggravating at this point. I don't even care, bro. Y'all can have all this shit. I ain't want no fame, no money, no none of this shit. My mind is already fucked up. I'm trying to keep pushing for my kids. I cannot do this shit no more. I cannot. The devil been on my back bad. You know what? He got it. He won. The devil fucking won. I promise you he
And she
won.
said the devil won, man. Devil ain't never won, man. Hell no. As long as you got fight in you, you keep on fighting regardless of whatever.
So actually, after this video went viral, Burger King responded and they said that they publicly confirmed that their policy mandates multiple team members per shift and noted they were investigating the situation with the franchise. Like, it's so crazy, guys. And can you imagine you being a mom of 3, a single mom? You're only 25 years old. You're trying all you can, to divide yourself between work and being a mom, and not even having time for yourself. You're committing 12 hours of your life to a company that does not even care about you. Like, I mean, Burger King needs to answer to this. There's no way you can just fire people like that. This is very unfair. This has actually gotten to remind me that I keep on saying that these people, they don't care about their employees. All they care is just putting money in their pocket. They don't care how much work you put in. They don't care, like, the time that you actually do put in. Because one thing I know is that when you die today, you'll be replaced by tomorrow in whichever company that you're working. And this should not be the case, because most people don't understand that there is no way that that work can be done without that person. And the respect should be mutual, because I mean, I'm putting in my work, and if you could be able to do that by yourself, then why are you out here hiring me? And I know they don't care, because at the end of the day, there are still so many people that are looking for these jobs, that want this work. And as much as we keep on talking about it, most companies don't care. They know that by the time you actually quit, or by the time that you're leaving them, they'll have so many other people sending in their resumes looking to be interviewed and getting that position, because there have been a job scarcity in so many parts of the world. Everyone is talking that how they cannot find employment. And you see, this has actually gotten to remind me of how the government of the United States of America deported illegal immigrants, because they said that they were taking American jobs. But now this mom was working 12 hours shift by herself in a whole Burger King store. And if you're saying that, like, illegal immigrants are taking away American jobs, like, where were the other Americans? People are quitting because you're not even treating your workers right, and this has to be a lesson to be learned, because most of these jobs where illegal immigrants were actually doing these jobs, I don't think there's any American citizen or people who is actually there legally would want to work in these jobs, because they just pay you the bare minimum, and they just take advantage of these illegal immigrants because they don't have options. Now, this mom was forced to work 12 hours. Like, she didn't even ask to be famous. She didn't ask for this, because if you try to get to understand why she was fired just because of being late, like, it does not make sense to me that someone who put her commitment in your work, like, sacrificed all that she could. It's not easy working 12 hours shift. Do you know how tiring it is working, standing for 12 hours, serving in drive-thru, serving at, even people who are actually coming to, walk-ins, and being able to clean everything that you need to clean to serve the next customers? Like, that's a very committed person, because if that was me, I would have just left and go home. And she sacrificed that. She put in her work and she put in her time, but all that you can do to repay her is just like by firing her just because she went viral. Because you cannot tell me the reason as to why these people fired this lady was because she was late. No, it's because she exposed them. She exposed that, they are understaffed and they don't want to employ people, but they want to overwork people and pay them bare minimum. They said that they were exposed that they are making millions of dollars for American citizens, but they cannot afford to employ enough people that need to work at these stores, which is quite crazy, guys. I feel so sorry and bad for this mom that she has to go through this. Like, she's trying all she could to just, get herself out there and make a living for her kids, and make a difference, raise her kids. Raising kids by yourself is not easy, especially in a country like the United States of America, where now groceries are quite expensive, everything is getting expensive, and then you end up firing such a person. This is quite unfair, and I hope that the backlash that they're actually facing right now will get them to act right. I just wish people can just boycott this company and stop even eating this unhealthy food, because it's quite unhealthy, honestly speaking. All the oil, those fries, it's just like full of starch and not even that good, like, honestly. And if people chose to boycott this company, I think, or I bet, they would actually learn their lesson, because they haven't yet learned a lesson, and I think they need to learn a lesson. You cannot have people committing themselves to your work and then you end up firing them like this, or mistreating them and having less workers. Like, what was the owner of this place thinking when, they were having less people working at that place, when they know how busy it can get sometimes, and you expect them to work 12 hours just by themselves? And the most crazy thing about it is that I went on ahead and to check if this is actually legal in the United States of America, and according to US labor law, for Burger King to have her working for 12 hours by herself, it's not illegal. And federal labor law, US Fair Labor Standards Act, sets minimum wage and overtime rules, does not regulate how many people must be on a shift. Oh, that's crazy. As long as or you're being paid minimum wage and overtime, if 40 hours a week, it's technically legal for you to be working other shift just by yourself. And adults can be scheduled for long shifts, 12 plus hours. And there is no federal limit unless it violates overtime or safety laws. But I feel like it's violating human rights. But sometimes when we don't have any options, we end up doing things that are not supposed to be, like, you're just left with no option and you need to make money, so you just find yourself even working over 12 hours plus. And it has reminded me of a story that I saw of a woman. I don't know, she worked over 12 hours, like it was like a long shift, and when she went home to rest, like that was the end of her. She just went home, slept, and she never woke up again. So I think that is not right when it comes to human rights. When you look at the regulatory issues or potentially legal, safety and OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health Administration, requires employers to provide a safe workplace. Running a fast food kitchen alone for 12 hours could be considered unsafe. Risk of burns, slips, robberies, etc. You cannot tell me you have to run the kitchen, the counter, the drive-through. I mean, that is so crazy. I don't know what you all think, but I'd really love to know what your thoughts are on the comments section. I hope that she gets to find another job or even open a business of her own. Now that actually people are actually donating to her, I think she can, just figure to do something that will help her and her family without having to depend on someone. I know it's not easy, but I believe there is just a small business that you can come up that will actually be able to sustain her and her kids. Thank you so much for watching up to this part, and until the next episode, bye.